Hi friends, how you guys doing today? Whew. It's Tuesday, it's Taco Tuesday. As you can see, I'm in my car. It's around lunchtime, so people are commuting for lunch purposes and maybe out shopping, who knows. But today I am going to be eating some Tijuana flats. Today is Taco Tuesday there. I'm excited. I haven't had it in a while. When I used to work at my old job, I used to have it almost every other week on a Tuesday because they do Taco Tuesday there. And I used to go down there for my job and get it all the time. Let me show you what I have. I have chips, a hard shell, a soft shell, and I have some of their queso. Let me move some of these chips. Set my queso right there. Like that, like so. I hope it don't look washed out, you guys. But yeah, that's how it's looking. I'm excited for it. So let's dig in. Okay, how you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing fine. I have on shades because the sun is like out. That's Florida weather for you guys. Hot, cold, rainy. Don't know what they want to do. I'm drinking some high C. Let's get in with this soft shell. I have lettuce, cheese, and easy sour cream. And I have a hard shell here as well. Now that's good. I didn't know if I wanted Taco Bell, Cordoba's, Chipotle. I know I wanted to do something like Taco Bellish. Not Taco Bellish, but tacos. I didn't know if I wanted to make some, but since I'm out and about, I figured I'll just grab something. I ain't gonna be with y'all too long. Just eat a little bit. I had to I had to go back and had them fix my order. As I was shooting, got ready to take a bite, almost lost my mind. Child, they put jalapenos. I'm spicy, but I don't eat spicy, okay? I bit into that jalapeno. I almost lost my mind. And I went finna sit there to try to find them to pick them off. Cause I feel like it already done flavored the food. Then I called and told them, I'm actually out in the, I think I'm actually outside eating, and I said, I almost burnt my mouth off. I almost burnt my mouth off. She's like, oh no. I'm so sorry. Look, I'm gonna make it right now. said thank you, because I can't do it. And I was craving it too. And the way I bit it, I just knew it was going to be good. And that jalapeno almost took me out. These chips are good. You could ask them for plain chips. Certain locations have different seasons. Like this one, they could put like a little lime salt on it. I like that. I don't get why I don't like hot food. Cause it linger in your mouth. Now I ain't even chew up or swallow that jalapeno, but I bit it, and it's still, I feel the residue from the heat still in my mouth. That is not okay. I give it out to everybody who likes spicy. Like I like a little kick, like on my greens or my cabbage. On my homemade fried chicken and Popeye's chicken, I take a little bit, a little dab of do it, but ain't raw jalapenos and drown it in the hot sauce and stuff. No, that ain't for you, girl. Won't get me. Not at all. This plaza is so busy. They selling real Christmas trees behind me. They got like a Dollar Tree. My stomach growling. And I'm eating. I took too long to eat. They got a Dollar Tree, Pizza Hut, a faux PHO, the noodles place back here, Pizza Hut. Busy area. That one taco about to take me out, y'all. It is. I was gonna go to Taco Bell. I want me some Center Twist. I still may ride over there. Get me some Center Twist and snack on the way going home. But I'm done doing what I gotta do. That was good. They beef is seasoned so good. It ain't spicy. Just right. I'm finna snack on these chips and queso with y'all. That last taco, I don't think your girl could do it. Whew. Whew. Y'all say I done lost another nail. That's alright. We gonna get them together before this week over. They popped up, I say, he'll get done. It sucks because my nails always tend to pop off and they're not open. Right? They open on Sundays and be closed Mondays and Tuesdays. So today is a Tuesday, but then they open all the rest of the week. So it'd be like an inconvenience sometimes. But I've been going to them for like 3 years, you know. So let me tell you, they queso okay. It's this tastes like nacho cheese. But Moe's, and there's this other place called Lower Place. I don't know, they probably got other establishments. I don't know. I'm sure they do. But it's called Don Julio's. And I say I ain't never met a queso so good. When I say them and Moe's queso running neck to neck. Let me tell you what I like. I like when I'm in a quiet neighborhood or somewhere where it's usually quiet. Like even like in my neighborhood. And you happen to be outside or wherever the case may be, and somebody come through there and flood the street with some loud ratchetness, you know. I be like, that's right. Wake the street up. He just did some real juvenile driving. I should just ask for chips and dip, huh? They guacamole good too. But she ain't had no lemons. I like to squeeze lemon over my guacamole. It's so good. It's so good, sis. Oh. Let me talk to y'all for a spell. Cause like I said, this ain't gonna be no long video. I got 1 or 2 more places I need to go to before it's all said and done. So I got a lot. Like I said in my last video, I got some nice conversation pieces that, you know, I'm working up to talk about and things like that. But I was sitting here thinking and kind of going over some things with my mother, with my spouse, and discussing certain things that are important, you know. And I had a big scare this year. Matter of fact, in November 11/11, I had a big scare that happened to me in my life, and that caused me to reevaluate some things and just be mindful that I have assets, my children. If something was to happen to me, I need to make sure that they are gonna be good without me. Like make sure your inheritance, have an inheritance, make sure your kids are good if something was to happen to you type situation. And winding down this year, it has been some things that have happened, I mean, within my immediate family to make me want to make sure I have things lined up. Because one thing for sure, two things about it. My mama always say, you know how you was born, but you don't know when and how you gonna leave. And you can always prepare to have things in place for that time to come, so your loved ones and family members won't be worried or trying to scramble up different things. And you probably like, where is she going with this? What is she talking about? A lot of people don't like to face facts, or it's a touchy situation. But if you, like people say, you was born to live, you born to die, you know? And a lot of people don't like to face the reality that you're one day gonna leave here. And if you so happen to go before your loved ones, whether it's your children or your mother, or I mean your parents in general, or somebody you're raising, something, or just for yourself. People just, you could be a single being. You need to have things in place. And what I'm saying is like an insurance policy, a will, so people know if you have a will, you know, dedicating your items to people, or monies, and or your dying wish to people. Having life insurance, I don't know why people think it's not important. Life insurance, let me tell you something. I learned that even before I had children. My mama had a life policy on me. She had a grow up plan for me, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And when I turned 18, she had changed it over to some. She changed it over, and I think put it in my name. And then when I had my children, we added them onto that same policy as riders. And then they got their grow up plan. And then I took some out, you know, through my job, because I've been with my company for a while. And then I just recently, I realized I want to make sure that my kids are okay, because I had a scare. So I took out more. And I feel like this personally. It's fine to have benefits and things through your job, but it's okay to have more coverage privately, because what if you get laid off? What if you get sick and your benefits cut off, and now you got to pay that out of pocket, and the payments may be ridiculous because they were low because you work for that company. You could get, you know what I'm saying, a private insurance policy, and get locked in, and that be your payment forever. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people need to know what's the importance of life insurance and having a will. Like, people need to know these things. Like, people need to sit back and just face reality when it comes to certain things. And I know some people like, well, I ain't got nothing that could bury me in the box. But I have personally been on the side where I have to gather money to bury somebody. Case in point, my father, you know? And it's not when everybody got to come together, or I got my part, but you don't got your part. He got his part, but I don't got my part. To bury a loved one, you know? Or you putting up GoFundMe accounts and begging, like taking out loan, have to pay the funeral home installments. But if you just have something in place, just take care the basic necessities, whether it's a cremation, whether it's a service. That's another reason why you should have a will, to let people know, oh, I want to get cremated. Oh no, I want to have a funeral service, and I want to be in a gold casket with a blue leather suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a little humor out of it, but in our reality, these things are important. You know, like, no, like if you got 2 or more kids, that okay, 50% of this amount of this policy go to this child, and the other 50% go to that child, or however you may split it up. Like, it is important to leave things behind, especially when you have children. But even if it's just by yourself, a basic $10,000 policy. If you a single being and ain't got no assets, it's fine. That's enough to cover your burial. You know, and you need to do these things when you're young before you get develop health problems and why the premium is low. Like these things, like I have learned, like I already knew about insurance, but in my recent months to come, I have really learned and realized how important it is. Like I done learned that I could break certain percentages down to give to certain people on how much coverage I may take out. I have learned about adding contingents on. Like I don't just have to have one main beneficiary. I could add as many people as I want and split up the percentage of how much benefits I may have, or insurance that I may have. Excuse me, when something happens to me, and I just feel like, you know, we go and we buy these fancy cars and we make sure some of us that we have matter of fact, with some of these new cars the people ain't even letting you pull off their lot without a certain deductible covering the car. You know what I'm saying? So why we can't do the same thing about our life or remember the loved ones that we have, you know, and leave something behind for them, whether it's $500 or $5,000. You thought about them, like, hey, or you thought about yourself so your family won't even have to worry about where the money gonna come from to put you away. You know, it's those little things that we need to think about when it comes to what is the reality. You know, like what is it really? And I don't know, like when I say, like, I have always had life insurance. My mama always talked about life insurance, and she just like, I got money y'all got money. If something happens to me, y'all got money to bury me, and y'all have some money for y'allself. And I always just used to hear her say those growing up, even in my adulthood. But like I said, when I got the scare, that made me really just open up my eyes to it more. And then, gathering money to bury people, that made me like look at like, no, this stuff is important. Like, this stuff is important. And people think too, like I said, because they don't have no kids or they don't have nobody, they feel like they don't need that. A simple $10,000 policy just to bury you would be enough. You know what I'm saying? So nobody ain't got to throw you in a pine box or, rob Peter to pay Paul to bury you or give you the proper treatment that you deserve, And like I said, having a will, that is important. And there's companies out here that will write you an insurance policy and give you the will for free. You ain't got to get no lawyers involved, and all you got to do is get a bank and a notary. You have to shop around and do your research. And I have the one through my company, the one that I don't have since my mama had for me and turned it over to my name, and the one that I recently have taken out for my family. I love them. Like they the one who educated me about why it's so important for me to have a will, and I have kids, and the will was free, and you get a agent, and the agent can help you. The agent helps you. Will help you with the will, and I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I'm saying, like, people need to open up their eyes and sometimes just think about the importance that we make sure we have, we make sure we have insurances on our cars, materialistic things. We make sure we have homeowners insurance. And whether you own that house or not, you really don't own that house, because you will always be paying something on it, even when you paid it off. Taxes. That's what I'm talking about. So we cover those materialistic things, But why don't we sit back and say, we need to cover us? We are important too. And don't look at it, oh, it's just another bill. Look at it for so many other reasons. Look at it because I don't want my family to worry about me. I want my kids to have something, a few dollars left over, or whatever the case may be. Or I want to put a certain percentage. What if something happened and you leave behind little ones? You want, okay, well, you want to leave something for them. You want to leave something. Maybe if you have adult kids, I'm an adult, and my mama making sure if something happened to her, that me and my sister straight. You know what I'm saying? That we have enough to take care of what we need to take care of for her. My mama got her will in place, and she making sure we'll be okay. Whether it's a month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe a lifetime, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But she making sure it's something for her accesses, which is me and my sister. And I think people need to think more about that. Like, it's the end of the year, open enrollment for a lot of different things, insurances and things like that. And I think people need to really seek into if you don't have any, you need to look into getting some. And if you have some, you need to look into what you have. Do you have a term policy? Do you have a whole life policy? I wholeheartedly believe in having whole life policies because you get locked in them and your premium never changes. It builds cash value. And shoot, if you've been in it long enough, like me with my plan that I just found out about, that my mama done had for me over the years, if I continue to keep paying on that and doing what I'm doing, that could be a part of a cash out that I could take for trips and different things of that sort. So I wholeheartedly believe in whole life insurance policies, but you have to do what's best for you. Maybe term policies, I'm not gonna sit here and discuss the differences, but when you look into, if you're interested in doing something like that, looking into life insurance and stuff, ask the difference and why is this more and this not more? Why does this happen and this don't happen? And ask these questions. YouTube about life insurance, the importance of it. YouTube about what's the difference between a term policy and a whole life policy, or even call a couple insurance agencies. Call around, and I'm pretty sure consultations are free where people could just discuss to you, run numbers with you, because that's what I did. I don't know. I just know for 2020, if you ain't woke up and realized some things about, like I said in my last video, love the people that love you and take care of the people that take care of you, and realize things about self. I don't know what 2020 did for you, but I know at the age of 30, thank you, Jesus, what 2020 has done for me. Baby, let me tell you, it makes me have goosebumps. And when I tell you, when I open up and I tell y'all some of the things, it's like I just want to go right into it right now, but I know y'all inching for it. And when it happened and I dropped some of these things that I done been through and what I done learned and the mistakes and the things that I have really have went through, y'all gonna be like, damn, I see why she took a year off. Or I see, But like I said, I ain't want to keep y'all this long, but I'm about to head up out of here, go do what I gotta do, and finish off my good Tuesday. Got me some leftovers to snack on later on, cause it ain't nothing but noon time, and so I'll probably get hungry after a while. But like I said in my last video, I'm gonna say this video: love the people who love you, and make sure you get in self and the people that you love around you together, and making sure that yourself, your well-being, and the people around you are okay. Because if you don't do it, it ain't nobody else gonna do it. You may think it is, and it may be a few, it may be one or two, But always make sure self is good and your loved ones that you know that love you cold-heartedly got your back. Well, I'm out, you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all. And y'all be easy. Listen. Easy. Look, I had to remember to look at the camera. Look, the glasses was a good cover up if I was looking any other way but the camera today. All right, y'all be good. Y'all be easy. Peace.